Hello Aries. I hope you're good. Times are times. Times are not easy. Day by day, we're taking them. I don't know why I feel like I'm Aries as well. But I feel like I'm feeling you guys. Let's start with the moon. Now I've made a video for you, for everyone. This is a video in regards to the lunar cycle for this Capricorn season. So please, if you want to really see a more in-depth version of this, watch that video. Might even add it into the description. So just a quick brief look into them. Right now I'm filming this on the 18th, and we are in an Aries moon. It's a very small moon. There's not much light coming from it, but there is definitely this emerging kind of energy coming through, and I would definitely say I've felt a lot of big belly stuff going on. Something stuck in my tooth. I need to have fun, otherwise it can be all doom and gloom. Yeah, so this Aries moon is an energy that's emerging, starting to emerge outwardly a little bit, but the energy is very much still very deep inside of us. It's not a push full on, it's a little bit like, all right, let's start this. Just taking it gently, taking it slowly. Then we're moving into the Taurus moon, 23rd of January. I feel like this is a time for change, time to be in our bodies, as I'll talk about Mars a little bit soon, but definitely time for rethinking how we do things so that they are more suited towards where are we moving towards, or where you want to move. Aries, you guys know, out of like, yeah, top 3 at least of you guys knowing where we need to head towards, to live more harmoniously with each other. So using this ideal towards your way of earning money, your way of feeling secure and stable, all of those things, Taurus themes. Then 23rd, 25th, we're moving to Gemini. This is a very flowy moon. This is like, yeah, let's go out there and enjoy ourselves. Be free with this one, Aries. 25th, 28th, we've got full moon in Leo. I want to emerge. I want to just like go, ah. I want to just hold my hands up and go, ah. Let that full moon be a beautiful projection from you guys to others. Let it radiate your beautiful, your warmth, just your ideas, your passion, your love, your care to others. Let it just be. Let it be. So ending it there for the moons. Again, please, if you want to watch that video as a really more in-depth version of that, I filmed it in a Pisces moon, so took me a while to get to the point, but it's a little bit entertaining actually. I enjoyed doing it. So I want to talk a little bit about where the sun is. I feel like moon, sun to start with for you guys can be important. The sun has been in Capricorn for a while now. For some of you, this has been a great time to actually use that sun's energy to metaphorically, energetically speaking, because a lot of us in the northern hemisphere haven't got that much sun, but anyway, regardless of that, archetypally speaking as well, we're talking about an energy here that's coming through that is like able to give us this work ethic that is much stronger, much tougher, much more resilient than all the other energies. So if a lot of us have been moving life, creating in life, working, whatever that may be for you, there's been that energy coming through, which is a positive for some of us. If you're not in an environment where like you need to work a lot, then it can feel a little bit like uncomfortable, because obviously because like why do I need this energy? It's not my thing. But for those, for regardless, there is definitely there's always a little translation for each individual person of that energy. But for generally speaking, we're talking about very much a work ethic energy. There can be a lot of pressure in this time. This sun is very pressureful. There's a lot of responsibility coming through of having to do things that we need to be responsible for. So we are moving into Aquarius season very soon. On the 20th of January, we are moving into Aquarius, the sun into Aquarius, which is I wouldn't say like it's a radical change comparing to this. Not hugely, like I never feel these to be like a massive transition, but definitely in your day-to-day it will have a different feel to it, obviously depending on your chart and what you have, but generally speaking, this is what the sun is saying or doing. Again, nothing against the Saturn sun. It's a very powerful sun, can really bring out a really beautiful, very strong part of us, assertive or whatever, like a very like grounded, but what am I looking for, like imperial character. It's very like stand up straight. I know what I'm talking about. There's a lot of confidence here for some of us, and like for me personally, it's helped me to get some of this tick off some of this stuff off my list that I need to get done. So I gotta be very thankful to Saturn here, to Capricorn, sorry. So yeah, moving into Aquarius, I feel like if we have been working towards something, now we are still working towards something, but this time we are able to really put this, it's more like less, what am I saying here? It's not so much about laborious in the sense of like less back-breaking work, but more like how can I think outside the box now? I'm getting to a point where hard work has been done. Hard work still needs to be done. It doesn't just end, but this energy now coming through is allowing us this space. It's allowing us this space to really think outside this box. How can I put this work that I've done in December, January period, Capricorn season, towards the betterment of the future, towards bettering my life, towards bettering other people's life, towards bringing people together? Beautiful theme. Life goals, Aquarius, community, networking, family, friends, more than family, groups, tribes, you know, those are beautiful themes of Aquarius. So there's an opportunity maybe for me to go and live with some friends for a few weeks over this Aquarius season, which, why not? Obviously we have a lot of planets going into Aquarius right now, so why not? It's a nice thing to live with other people. It's a nice feeling to be in community. There's a lot of learning in that. So yeah, my advice here, the process of looking into the future with your goals, now they will become a little bit clearer. Let's try and aim further into the future. Let's think outside the box, and let's try and bring people together. Those are the kind of themes that I'm highlighting here with the sun in Aquarius. Now obviously this is background sound, background energy, even though sometimes it can feel in the foreground. Wherever ground it's in, it's around, mixed in with other planets and other energies coming through. So an awareness there is really like, can be really useful, and synchronizing with nature, again, why not? So those are the lunar and the sun descriptions I wanted to talk to you about. Ends on the 19th of February, guys. So enjoy Aquarius season. I'm sure some of you have got beautiful Aquarian friends out there, in which you can send them the most lavish and extravagant of presents through the post, probably, but I'll be waiting. I'm gonna talk about Mars, because you're Aries. Actually, I want to stop for a second, because this energy is like I think the moon cycle here is also really playing a key part here. Now, what I find here is that we've got a bit of a polarity point going on here. We've got these inner planets really asking us to go in, and we've got these outer planets asking a lot of us for this huge amount of change that's happening. So something to consider here, guys. Having the space to really be within ourselves. The lunar cycle will help with that synchronization with nature, and really allowing us the time to nurture ourselves, to be in ourselves, within our shadow sometimes, whatever that may be. This is a time of removing toxicity, of purging, and of like doing our work, inner work, which is not so much like I want to basically change the world right now. It doesn't necessarily feel like that. It feels more like tying up loose ends right now with this Capricorn season. So please be aware of that if that resonates with you. I feel like maybe with still this kind of inward energy happening, which is it's gonna happen for however long that is for you. Right now I won't give you or have those dates, but yeah, the awareness that things may be more internal than outwardly. But I feel like there's an opportunity here with all of these outer planets changing so much around us, to just observe, take note. A lot of the big time characters out there are having to deal with a lot of stress and a lot of whatever, to try and organize everything and make sure the whole thing doesn't collapse. Obviously that's inevitable if that's going to happen, but regardless, there are opportunities here for some of us to really add our own touch into this change. Aries, you're all about change in a way. So the seeds of life will soon get their turn, get their chance to sprout. You're already seeding, trust me. So I think I'll leave it there. Do I mention Mars? I will actually mention Mars. I will mention Mars, because from what I'm saying, I think this is a useful place to be. Mars is asking us to be in our bodies. It's asking us there's many themes, but the theme that I really want to put out there, that I feel like is quite an important thing to look into with Mars in Taurus, is that the Taurus represents our body, and Mars also is a very deep part of our own being. It's a very like a belly, it's a very like gut place. So the mixture between the two, and also the energy of Mars is like outwardly getting. I feel like the energy is asking to come inwards. So an awareness here to really appreciate being in your body. There are times when we are in our shadows, if we are really deep into our body, and only our body, not our minds, Doesn't feel anything over here. It feels very primal. It feels very earthy, with a mix of fire, of course. There is just a sense of really feeling the energy within the body rather than creating stories. Shadow work obviously brings up whatever can come from that, but if we get carried away with the stories, or this feels horrible, this feels uncomfortable, this is too intense, we're creating stories. Whereas just seeing and feeling the energy of what it is allows it to just move and allow us to be with it, and maybe even find pleasure in it. Taurus and Mars loves pleasure. I mean, I'm not gonna deny that at all. We've got a very sexual and sensual energy. If you're like one of the lucky ones that can have regular sex, cherish these times. You will go deep, you will enjoy the pleasure. You can even explore into the shadow through sensuality and sexuality. There are practices that we can do and spend our time doing that will bring us into our body. My main point here is to like enjoy it, even though it may not always feel good, but it always feels something, and feeling in our body is a really beautiful time right now to do that. I will add the dates for Mars in Taurus. So thank you for watching, Aries. I'm doing this on an Aries moon, so it's not the smoothest, but I've found it, got to the point, a few points for you guys. Thank you again, and I will see you next time, Aries. Take care.